Good morning. I wanted to do something different for Mystical Monday message. Instead of going to the Oracle, I wanted to go into my Oracle. And I want to pray that this week will be a week of clarity for you, that specifically for the messenger, for the deliverer, for the generational curse breaker, for the visionary, for the community activist, that this week will be a week where you find the strength that you need in order to be who you were designed to be. When I pray for others, I do pray in the Holy Spirit. And so this is where our petition will be made. And if you need some encouragement, I pray that you receive it today. Holy Spirit, in the act of the Most High God, I thank you for the wisdom, for the strength, for the power, for the confidence, for the confidentiality that comes with being children of God, that you will provide those that need to hear this message with the comfort and ease that they need in order to traverse in their journey. I ask, Holy Spirit, that for everyone that is battling emotional psychoses as well as mental psychoses, that you will give them the clarity to be able to stabilize their lives and bring it in harmony and balance with their destiny. I ask that you would call forth every single person that is of this generation and is of this now, that is supposed to be activated, that you will give them the strength and the fire and the fortitude and the ability to be able to stand in the wisdom of knowing that they are instruments and vessels used to do a great thing, that the righteousness of what is moral judgment, what is ethical judgment, will continue to give them the strength to do what they need to do in order to break circles, cycles, and all other missions that come against them. That each generational curse breaker, each community activist, and each person that stands in their place of business, office, work, and or education in any institution that they are in, that because they are children and conduits again of the Spirit, that they are not intimidated by what they are to do in this season and in this right now. I ask that you will give them the clarity to push their voice, that you will give them the clarity to answer their calls, that you would give them the clarity to be confident in who they are without having to relay or refer back to internal conversations and internal dialogues about their worth and their ability to do what they need to do. That every childhood traumatic voice that was spoken into them and superimposed into their destiny and imbued into their psychological and nervous system begin to dismantle and become fragmented and become a lie and become a shadow of who they are and becomes a former of who they are, that becomes a footprint, a footnote of their future and their bigger, brighter destiny. I ask that you would give those of us that have struggled with certain beliefs about who we are and our worth and the confidence affiliated to it and affiliated with us will begin to strengthen, that we will begin to be exposed to the greater truth of who we are and that we are more than potential. We are more than just our social status. We are more than just what we proclaim ourselves to be and what others dictate over us and speak of us. That every gossiping tongue and every lying, mischievous act from those that say they love us, from those that say they are for us, be exposed. That every evil eye and monitoring spirit and any work against those that have an assignment to lift the vibration of humanity and lift and comfort and edify the soul of the earth continue to be fed by the Spirit. And that this week, on this day, whenever this is heard, that instantaneously there's an awakening in their spirit, that instantaneously there is an awakening in their consciousness and in their truth, and that what they were and how they used to perform their humanity and how they used to perform their emotional intelligence and how they used to perform conversation in their body, in their mind, in their spirit, continues to be fed with the truth, that they will receive messages from all types of sigils and all types of signs and omens out in the world that are feedback mirrors of the constitution of truth, that who they are is more than enough to get what needs to be done, and that the assignment that is on their life will come into completion, that they will live a fulfilled life, that they will honor and fulfill their destiny contract, that there isn't an enemy greater on the inside or external of them that can come against the light of truth that they are. For everyone that feels that they have an activist spirit, that are going through changes psychologically and physiologically this week and are on the front line combating for truths for those that are in this nation and those that want to be a part of this nation, I ask that you will continue to fortify them with the strength that has been through the lineage of truth for many, many centuries, for all of those that have stood for something when it comes to humanity and the ability for humanity to be free, and the gift that humanity is already liberated, but the warfare that is against humanity will continue to be fought in and with a righteous fire. And so, Holy Spirit, I'm asking that you would be with everyone that has to make a declaration on who they are this week, whether it's in relationships and whether it's in school settings and whether it's within their own conscious mind. I pray that you would stop fighting yourself. I pray that you would stop fighting yourself this week. I pray that the battle stops for you, and whatever way that you need to remedy it, I pray that you would accept and embrace that it is all a part of the making and the breaking that is solidifying who you are in order for this greatness to come through. You are great. Now, your greatness may not be on the scale of someone else's. It may not be for everyone to see and experience, but you woke up this morning. You woke up this morning, and that's an effort that a lot of people didn't make today. So I just want to say congratulations. And I pray a prayer of protection over your actions this week. I pray a prayer of protection over your heart this week. I pray a prayer of protection over your obedience and discipline to your own self. Have a great week. I love you. Do what you have to do and get the job done. And so it is. Asé Amen.